folks. Here in Weston Supermare. Got the I don't know what they call them planes. Seagulls attacking people over there. You see that? Seagulls attacking people over there. The deck chairs are... Oh, it's back again. Deck chairs are £3 each. But I lying on the floor. You can absorb all the ambient energy better when you're lying on the floor. You can absorb all the pranic energy better when you're lying on the floor or sitting on the floor. Or even stand on the floor with no shoes and socks on. As you can see. So how long have we been here for now? About 2 hours on this beach. Oh my god, they're attacking people over there, look. Seagulls. What's that? So I'm going to, I don't know, can't really sleep. Alright, come on. I need to get some V cream. We're going to have to go soon because I need to get some V cream for Poundland. Someone's can just blew over to it. Thanks for that. I've got an empty can of 7-Up. Always welcome. Oh. Always welcome. Where's that plane gone now? Okay, peace out people. I look so hairy, I'm not looking hairy. So I need to get some feet cream. We've got some size 10 oh, I said that already, didn't I? We've got some size 10 shorts, women's shorts from black women's, hang on, let's get them out and I'll show you. Black women's, where are they? Black women's shorts, there you go. You see that? £10 from Peacocks. My black women's shorts, which I'm going to wear later after I've used my beat cream. Oh, these have a mad moment.
I wish I killed Sarah Turner.
Oh god, not that again. Is that all you think about?
Yeah.
Killing Sarah Turner?
Yeah.
It's very negative, really. It's going to cause you health problems if you keep thinking like that.
Basically, it all went wrong when you left that class.
Yeah, but if you keep dwelling on negative thoughts, eventually you'll get problems because it's too much negative energy. It's got nowhere to go, that's it.
Because you'd be way too much money in my bank account to take advantage of me.
You shouldn't say that on YouTube though. But that's way too much negative energy. It's going to give you health problems if you keep thinking about killing someone or something like that. It's going to end up sending you mad.
I didn't have all that money. I would say my flat in the first place.
You don't want to end up in that mental home again in Cardiff, do you?
No, that's.
Hey?
Tried to get myself sectioned.
You tried to get yourself sectioned. Well, you rang them up and asked to get sectioned. What would you do that for?
Because Sarah took advantage of me.
Hey?
Sarah took advantage of me.
Yeah, I'll let you speak to YouTube about it. Don't get sand on that road.
Basically, it's all thanks to North Star Foundation and Our Way, because they put loads of money in my bank account. Because they kept applying for more benefits for me, and something that was meant to be good, that was meant to help me, it's actually made me lose my flat. Because without that money, I wouldn't have been able to save up that 6 months deposit. I'd be better off having hardly no money like Daniel, you know. Well, yeah, but it's just really, because I've got money, she took my flat off me. I'm too angry. Because I'm out of harm's way. Sarah, Catherine.
Sarah's left the company. Social work has been moved.
There should have been a decent care provider looking out for me. Catherine says this has happened because they gave me choice. But really they should have took that choice off me. Shouldn't they? What do you think, Darryl? Because some idiots deem me, I think it was Maxine Griffiths, she's deemed me to have mental capacity. Because I can hold a conversation, so that's enough. That's bollocks.
Very negative.
What's giving choice? What good's giving me choices? Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm really upset that they're taking advantage of me, of a vulnerable adult. I'm the most vulnerable adult in society, one of the most vulnerable adults in society. Even more vulnerable than probably a lot of my friends.
At least, I don't know what you expect anyone to do. You know, your flat's gone to down the track.
Whose fault was that?
What else anyone can do about it, really?
Yeah, but they should be looking out for people, vulnerable adults like me. Why did they give me that choice to give the flat?
Yeah, there's not anything I can do, is there? Maybe your social work decisions.
I begged her when he was at the Isle of Wight.
Why don't you just come with us? The Isle of Wight.
Sarah manipulated me.
It was really cheap. We got a load of food. We got a load of cheap food. We didn't eat out. We got a load of food. We got about £20 of food, and it lasted us the week. And that was it. Me and Boo went half.
But them civic care workers were telling me not to go as well.
We went half on the food. All we done was bought drinks at the bar. That was it. Food was cheap. It was about £20 of food.
Why didn't I just come then?
Tins of beans, bread. few potatoes.
Why didn't I just come then?
So why you didn't come? Was it because of Sarah, did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, we shouldn't listen to her then.
Someone should go to the police or not. That's what the police are there for when someone's doing that.
Right.
That's what the police are there for when someone like hers taking advantage.
Yeah.
And all Catherine Queckett said is because it's you and Daniel they moved me.
Is it me and Daniel?
Yeah, that's what she's spouting, yeah.
What do you mean? Me and Daniel?
She said because you were staying in my flat for a couple of
I
months.
stayed about a few weeks because when I moved to Witchbowl, you stayed at mine more than a few weeks.
And
And I haven't said anything about it.
that's all she keeps spouting every time I have a go at them.
Hi G, what happened was I stayed at Lee's for a few weeks or how long it was because I had to what was it now? Because of the decorating, weren't it? The place weren't decorated and also there was no flooring down, so no. So I had to sort that out, which took me a few weeks to do, especially as I like to have 2 coats of paint on my walls. And the place needed a lot of sanding down as well, and the doors needed painting, the ceilings needed painting, all the rooms needed painting. 2 coats.
She actually told me how bad Sarah was to have done that to you.
Yeah, and then you kindly says I could stay at yours for a few weeks.
Yeah.
As for Daniel staying there, that's an issue between you and him. It's not really anything to do with me. It's between you and him to sort out. I think you'd have struggled a lot more because he cooked for you pasta loads of times, didn't he? So I think you'd have struggled a lot more without him there. Personally, myself,
Yeah, but then Catherine's
I think
spouting
I think you'd have struggled.
Well, yeah, but Catherine's spouting is rubbish.
I don't know. She's saying that because she doesn't want to get blamed. That's why. She doesn't want to get blamed, so she's looking for someone else to blame. That's what people do. But at the end of the day, I only stayed for a few weeks because place was. See, I've always moved to places where they've already been decorated. Because my uncle helped me when I moved to my first flat when I was 22. He painted it. He painted it all and arranged the carpets. And then Tantalon Drive, you already had that flat, so I didn't need to do anything to it. And then when I moved to Cattell, that was already Eileen Haskins sorted that out. So I've never. So it was a big. I felt a bit like I was thrown in the deep end, sorting it all out, really.
Yeah, you have to ask that Caroline Jones about giving you support to sort it out.
Yeah.
Name is shame.
Hey, say it again.
Name is shame. It's not
Hey.
like Caroline Jones.
You shouldn't say people's surnames, Lee. I've said this. Oh gosh. Yeah, you can carry on talking if you want. I'll come back to you then, darling.
Basically, this Highway South advocacy have done absolutely nothing to support me and Daryl, other than make us vulnerable. They're not interested. As Greg says, they do a sweet FA.
What time is it?
Don't know. Don't know. Am I? I told Catherine Queckett I hope she drops down dead, and I'm going to dance on her grave. And the same for Sarah Turner as well. Huh? I said I'll spit on their graves as well. I didn't. Yeah.
Have you turned it off, the video? The video's still going though. Yeah, so here we're on Weston. already said that haven't I? Several times now. Okay, peace out people, and wishing bad on people isn't very healthy for you. You can't get your flat back. Darren Sherrill have moved to your flat number 1 keeper. Oh, I'm saying names and numbers now. Darren Sherrill, they've moved there now, haven't they? So how can you should have been more assertive. Doing a assertiveness course or something, maybe you need to do that. Yeah, why don't you do that? No. It's a social worker, that's her job to... It's her job to try and encourage you to do things, isn't it? Well, it's not really for me to get involved really. I can't really sort it out for you. I've got my own issues, my own problems. Huh? I've got my own issues and my own problems to sort out. I can't really sort it out.
I think I should have gone back in there.
Huh?
I should have gone back to my flat when it's
Could I maybe, yeah.
I didn't support her, so nobody was supporting me.
No.
Daisy.
Oh, we better leave soon because I'm going to get so sunburned. Okay, peace people, peace.
I told Daniel the first night I wanted to go back.
Told Daniel?
Yeah.
Told him what?
I wanted to go back to my flat.
I thought you wanted him to go back?
Yeah.
No, you wanted you to go back.
I said I want to go back to my flat. The first night, so I thought he was going to
You can't sort it out unless he's your proper support worker. He can't sort it out for you.
Alright, as a friend.
Not really. So you've got a load of people around you to sort it out for you. If they're not doing their job, then you need to go to the CAB and ask for some kind of, I don't know. I don't know what to suggest, I really don't. Alright then, peace people.